Okay, students, I hope you can see the screen. Now, in the last lecture, I have told you that we will begin unit number 1, theory of communication, chapter number 1, concept of communication. So let us begin that chapter. We have already seen this. The word communication is derived from the Latin word communicare, which means to make common or to share. This is very important for the sake of objective type questions. I hope you have jotted down this in your notebook. From where this word communication has been derived from? From the Latin word communicare, and the meaning of the Latin word communicare is to make common or to share. In communication also we do the same. When we communicate, we share. That's why from this Latin word, the word communication has been derived. Again, this I had discussed with you. Correct. Communication is what? What is communication? Communication is sharing of thoughts, feelings, emotions, ideas from one person to another by using verbal or non-verbal code. It is a very simple definition. What is communication? It is sharing of thoughts, ideas, feelings, emotions from one person to another by using verbal or non-verbal code. Now you might think, what is this verbal and non-verbal code? Okay. So let us understand that first. Verbal code means, here you can see people are speaking to each other. One person is, again in this picture, one person is talking to another person. So they are using words of language. What they are using? They are using language, they are using sounds of language. That is called as verbal code. When we use language, sounds of language, then that code, sounds of language to communicate our messages, then that code is called as verbal code. And non-verbal code, now see, I have put this image. यहाँ पे स्क्रीन पे मैंने एक इमेज डाली है, करेक्ट. लेकिन ये इमेज में anything is written, nothing. Two people are there. One has shown one hand to another person, correct, but they're facing to each other and we can understand they are talking to each other, correct. But without writing anything, I have given the message to you by using the image use करके बताया ना, correct. Again here you can see nothing is written, but different kind of images are put so that we understand that this fellow, this person is talking to another person, correct. But it is in the images, nothing is written, not a single word is written, only this word communication is written, correct. But if we see these other images, 1, 2, 3, in all these 3 images we can't see anything, any single word is not written there, but still we understand that they are communicating, they are talking to each other. So what is this non-verbal code? Non-verbal code means apart from language, मतलब लैंग्वेज नहीं यूज करते हैं हम लोग. अपार्ट फ्रॉम लैंग्वेज देयर आर वेरियस अदर वेज टू कम्युनिकेट योर मैसेज, to encode your message. Then those all different ways means to codify your message, to draft your message is called as non-verbal code. अंडरस्टूड. वर्बल कोड एंड नॉन वर्बल कोड सिंपल है. वर्बल कोड मतलब हम लोग लैंग्वेज यूज करते हैं. नॉन वर्बल कोड मतलब वी यूज अदर वेज. इट कैन बी मैप, मैप रहता है ना आपका. नॉन वर्बल कोड है एनी कलर, से फॉर एग्जाम्पल रेड कलर, इट सिग्निफाइज डेंजर, correct. So red color symbolizes danger, green color symbolizes say progress, correct. White color symbolizes peace, but you don't write anything over there that peace, white color means peace, we don't write, but when we see the white color we understand it is peace. So without using language we communicate different messages by using non-verbal code. So communication is not just that we use words of language or language only, but apart from language also we can communicate. Correct. So what is communication? Communication kya hai? What is communication? It is sharing of thoughts, emotions, feelings, ideas from one person to another by using verbal or non-verbal code. I hope you understood this. समझ में आ गया आपको? Got it? Okay, let us move to the next slide. Now, there is a scholar called Peter Little. He has written a book called Oral and Written Communication. In that, he has defined communication as, उसने communication को कैसे define किया है? We have discussed this, okay, in the last lecture. The process, communication is what? It is the process. What do we do by using this process? By doing that process, we transmit the information. हम लोग क्या करते हैं? Information transmit करते हैं. Correct. We do transmit information. And who does transmit the information? Between whom this information is getting transmitted? Between individuals or organizations. Organization या फिर individuals एक दूसरे को इंफॉर्मेशन ये ट्रांसमिट करते हैं, सेंड करते हैं, एक्सचेंज करते हैं. Okay, we are doing this process to transmit the information. And why do we are doing this? So that we can get the understanding response. Okay, what is the expected result of this? Expected result of this process? We should get the understanding response. Now, what is this understanding response? The understanding response kya hai? Now you have written number of messages in the chat. I am explaining to you and you have written those messages. After understanding, you are putting your messages. Correct. So your messages in the chat box is nothing but a response. When you understand the message, you give the response. So that response is called as understanding response. Correct. So what is the communication? What is communication? As per Peter Little, he defines communication as the process by which we transmit the information, by which information is transmitted between individuals and or organizations so that an understanding response results. See, if exam is offline, then you should prepare this definition. अगर एग्जाम ऑफलाइन है तो ये डेफिनेशन प्रिपेयर करो. अगर आपको डिफिकल्ट जाता है तो, एग्जाम ऑनलाइन है then you can understand the definition or you can prepare the earlier definition. Got it? समझ में आ गया आपको? Now let me check your messages. Did you understand both the definitions? समझ में आ गए दोनों definitions आपको? Yes? Okay. Now let us move ahead. Now what is next? Need and importance of communication. Do you think we need communication? हम आपको ऐसे लगता है कि हम लोगों को communication जरूरी है? Do you think we need communication? Yes or no? Yes, perfect. We need communication. Correct. Why do we need communication? क्यों जरूरी है communication? I have given all those points on the screen. We need communication to share our thoughts, ideas, and emotions. Without communication, is it possible to share our ideas, to share our thoughts? Possible है बिल्कुल भी. Communication ही नहीं कर रहे हम लोग, एक दूसरे के साथ exchange नहीं कर रहे हम लोग ideas. ये possible होगा? Without communication, we can't share our ideas. Nobody can read your mind. Correct? No one can read your mind. So you have to communicate whatever is there in your mind, in your head, that you have to tell to another person, then the other person will come to know what are the various ideas, thoughts you have in your mind. So we need communication to share thoughts, ideas, and emotions. Next, we need communication to perform different kind of objectives. Okay, कौन से objectives है that we perform by communication? The first is sharing of information. Okay, we share information. Now I'm sharing information to you all. Whatever information I have regarding communication, I'm sharing that to you. So I'm performing one objective of sharing information. मैं perform कर रही हूँ ना, एक information share करने का objective मैं perform कर रही हूँ. कैसे कर रही हूँ मैं? I'm talking, I'm using verbal code, I'm explaining everything to you, correct? By communication. कम्युनिकेशन के जरिए ही मैं आपको शेयर कर रही हूँ ना इंफॉर्मेशन, एंड आई हैव रिटन एवरीथिंग ऑन द बोर्ड, सो आई एम शेयरिंग दैट इंफॉर्मेशन टू यू ऑल. So the first objective that I can perform by communication is sharing of information. Second is giving instructions. We can give instructions to another person by communication. ये second objective जो है, to give instructions, again that we can do by communication only. Say for example, when we started online lectures, in the first lecture itself I have given you certain instructions regarding how to behave in the class, how to attend the online lectures, correct? So I perform that objective of giving instructions by communication, correct? So second objective is giving instructions. Even in the organization, say higher authorities, say boss, manager, can give instructions to the subordinates. Next is order. There is a difference between order and instruction. When I say instruct, I instruct you means you have to listen to that, means you whatever the things regarding how to do one work, I will tell you. That is called as instructing somebody. एक काम कैसे करना है इसके बारे में अगर मैं आपको कोई चीज बताती हूँ, means that is instruction. Whereas order means it has to be followed. Order आपको follow करनी ही है. There is obligation, compulsion है, order follow करना ही है. You have to join the lecture at 7:30 if principal orders you. अगर प्रिंसिपल सर ने आपको ऑर्डर दी है कि आपको 7:30 को लेक्चर ज्वाइन करना ही है, मीन्स यू हैव टू. अगर नहीं करोगे देयर कैन बी सर्टेन एक्शन अगेंस्ट यू. से फॉर एग्जांपल इन द कंपनीज, मैनेजर कैन गिव ऑर्डर टू हिज सबऑर्डिनेट एंड दैट सबऑर्डिनेट मस्ट फॉलो दैट ऑर्डर. ओके, सो दैट गिविंग इंस्ट्रक्शंस एंड ऑर्डर can be done by communication. Next is motivation. Motivation, you know, you get motivated to do something, and many people can get motivated only through communication. Communication के जरिए हम लोग दूसरों को मोटिवेट कर सकते हैं. There are many motivational speakers, online, offline, many motivational speakers are there, and those speakers, they communicate, they use language only, and through that they inspire you, they motivate you to do something. So we can motivate others by communication. समझ में आ गया? ये मोटिवेट भी कर सकते हैं. Say for example, if in every lecture if I tell you that you should attend the regular lecture, or if I motivate you, you should prepare every day, you should revise everything, so what you will do? You will perform that action, and by my communication only I will motivate you during the lecture, correct? Next is persuasion. Persuasion means convincing somebody. आप कन्विंस कर रहे हो, यू आर कन्विंसिंग अ पर्सन टू चेंज हिज और हर माइंड. किस चीज के लिए कन्विंस कर रहे हैं हम लोग? परसुएड करें, सो दैट द पर्सन कैन चेंज हिज माइंड. ओके, Say, suppose you have decided to go for science side, but your sister wants you to become a CA. So this, because she knows what is the prosperous future of CA, so she has talked with you in such a way that you have got convinced, you have changed your mind, and you have selected commerce side. Correct. So she becomes successful in persuading you, in changing your mind, in convincing you. And how the way she might have done that? By her communication. बहुत बार ऐसे होता है ना कि हम लोगों को कन्विंस करना होता है सामने को, परसुएड करना होता है उनके माइंड, ताकि वो उनके माइंड चेंज करे, उनका विचार वो बदल दे. करेक्ट. So in the organization also it is essential. Say for example there is a strike. Organization में workers ने strike बुलाए, ठीक है, तो उनको परसुएड करना है, कन्विंस करना है मैनेजर को. कैसे करेगा वो कन्विंस? उनको जोर जबरदस्ती करेगा कन्विंस? नहीं, जोर जबरदस्ती करके बिल्कुल भी कन्विंस नहीं कर सकते आप. सो ही मस्ट बी अ वेरी गुड स्पीकर. उसको बहुत अच्छा स्पीकर, उसके स्पीकिंग स्किल्स बहुत अच्छे होने चाहिए. Then and then he may be able to convince his workers, so that he can convince his workers to start the work again. So we perform these different kinds of objectives by communication. Did you understand this? समझ में आ गई आपको? Understood? Okay, next. Communication is part of our day-to-day life. Correct. It is part of our day-to-day life. Without communication, we can't survive. So it is inseparate part of our day-to-day life. In our day-to-day life, if we don't talk to each other, if we don't communicate to each other, if we don't share anything with each other, we may not survive. We have to. हम लोगों को communicate करना पड़ता ही है. So it is part of our day-to-day life. Next is, to perform various actions, we need communication. अलग अलग actions perform करने पड़ते हैं ना. Say for example, if I want tea, what I have to do? I have to tell my mother that please bring me or give me 1 cup of tea. If I communicate that, she will give me the tea. So getting the tea, giving the tea, these actions are performed. When these actions are performed? When I have communicated to my mother. Correct. Even in the organization, suppose a boss comes and hands over you a file. आपको एक फाइल देके चला जाता है. आपको समझ में आ गया कि क्या एक्शन परफॉर्म करनी है, क्या करना है उस फाइल का? कुछ भी पता चलेगा आपको? बिकॉज यू आर अ न्यू पर्सन. कुछ भी नहीं समझ में आएगा. Then what the boss should do, what the boss should or the manager should do to you, he must tell you. उसको आपको बताना होगा ना कि क्या करना है वो फाइल का. करेक्ट. क्या प्रोसेसिंग करने है डेटा, क्या वो फाइल में इंफॉर्मेशन ऐड करना है, that he must tell you, and then you will be able to perform the action. Correct. So to perform various actions, communication is essential. Did you understand this? Did you understand? समझ में आ गया? Understood all these points? Okay. So let us move to the next slide. The speed is okay? Is it not too fast? Is it okay, na? The speed is okay. The speed is okay? Yes, students? Okay, okay, okay. So let's go to the next slide. we will continue the same point here. Communication is very essential managerial skill. A manager Okay, there was a bit disturbance. That's why yeah. There was some issue. Yeah. There was some issue. That's why it did happen. Okay, let us continue. Now, let us understand communication is one of the important managerial skill. Managers must be very efficient when they speak, when they write. Correct. उनका communication बहुत ही अच्छा होना चाहिए. Because what does manager do? Manager क्या करता है? He manages the people. He handles the people. So handling a people is not an easy task. The person must have a good communication skill. If he doesn't have good writing skill, if he doesn't have good speaking skill, then the other people, then the subordinates may not listen to him. So manager must be good in communication. Okay, next is communication is lifeblood of every organization. Communication क्या है? Lifeblood है every organization का. Lifeblood means, now हमारे बॉडी में ब्लड है ना, करेक्ट? वी डू हैव ब्लड. विदाउट ब्लड वी कांट सर्वाइव. देयर इज अ ब्लड सर्कुलेटिंग इन आवर बॉडी, दैट्स व्हाई वी आर अलाइव. करेक्ट? अगर वो ब्लड सर्कुलेशन स्टॉप होता है, दैट पर्टिकुलर पार्ट ऑफ बॉडी मे नॉट फंक्शन. वैसे ही ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में कम्युनिकेशन ही ऐसी चीज है कि जिस वजह से सभी अदर फंक्शंस, अदर एक्शंस आर डन. तो बाकी के सभी एक्शन, सभी प्रोसेसिंग, सभी फंक्शंस कैसे होते हैं, किस बेसिस पे होते हैं? बाय कम्युनिकेशन ओनली. वी आर परफॉर्मिंग अदर डिफरेंट फंक्शंस, अदर डिफरेंट प्रोसेसिंग, अदर डिफरेंट एक्शंस. Correct? That's why communication is just like blood in our body in the organization. Communication is just like blood in the organization. Got it? समझ में आ गई है आपको? Now, to perform duties and responsibilities, we need communication. अलग अलग हमारे duties होते हैं, responsibilities होते हैं, वो perform करने के लिए भी हम लोगों को communication बहुत जरूरी है. Next is, it is the foundation for planning. कोई भी चीज हम लोगों को प्लान करना है तो सोचना पड़ता है. You have to communicate to each other कि क्या प्लान करना है, कैसे प्लान करना है. So if you want your planning to get successful, your communication must be proper one. Okay, so basic thing is for any planning is communication. That is why it is called as foundation for planning. बेस है, प्लानिंग का बेस है. फाउंडेशन मतलब बेस. घर का फाउंडेशन पता है ना आपको, वैसे ही ये फाउंडेशन है प्लानिंग का। नेक्स्ट इज to promote motivation and team spirit, we need communication. In the organization, team spirit is highly essential. Working together, working as a team, that is called as team spirit. Team spirit क्या है? Working as a team. हम लोगों को as a team काम करना होता है organization में. Correct? Wait a minute, students. So in that case, the team leader should develop the sense of team spirit amongst all the team members by communication, by the way he speaks to each other. So that team spirit can be built up by communication. And even you can motivate the employees, you can motivate the other team members by communication. A manager can motivate other members, other employees by his communication. उनको काम अच्छे से करना है ना, ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में क्या जरूरी है? उनका काम। अगर वो काम अच्छे तरीके से नहीं कर रहे मतलब वो मोटिवेटेड है? नो, दे आर नॉट मोटिवेटेड। तो काम सही तरीके से टाइम में कंप्लीट करने के लिए वो उनको क्या होना पड़ता है? एम्प्लॉइज को मोटिवेटेड होना पड़ता है। तो वो मोटिवेशन है वो कौन प्रोवाइड करता है? फिर कैसे वो मोटिवेट होते हैं? हायर अथॉरिटीज या फिर मैनेजर उनको बताएंगे या फिर उनसे इस तरीके से बातचीत करेंगे सो दैट दे विल गेट मोटिवेटेड टू डू देयर वर्क करेक्टली विदाउट फेल एंड ऑन टाइम. So we need communication to motivate the employees as well as to build up team spirit. See, अगर लेक्चर खत्म होता है ना तो rejoin करो आप. We will utilize these 8 minutes to finish this point, and when the lecture will get over, again you should rejoin again for that, for your attendance purpose. Next is communication is a source of information in decision making process. Decision making process मतलब decision हम लोग जो लेते हैं, अगर कोई decision लेना है हम लोगों को तो उसके लिए basis क्या है? कोई भी इंफॉर्मेशन हमें चाहिए तो किस तरीके से इंफॉर्मेशन मिलती है हम लोगों को? थ्रू कम्युनिकेशन वी गेट एम्पल ऑफ इंफॉर्मेशन. हम लोग एक दूसरे के साथ कम्युनिकेट करेंगे. करेक्ट? कोई भी डिसीजन लेना है तो उसके लिए जरूरी क्या है? इफ यू वांट टू टेक डिसीजन, अगर मुझे कोई डिसीजन लेना है तो मुझे क्या चाहिए? डिसीजन किसके बेसिस के ऊपर लूंगी मैं? इंफॉर्मेशन के ऊपर. करेक्ट? तो इंफॉर्मेशन के बेसिस के ऊपर अगर मैं डिसीजन ले रही हूँ तो वो इंफॉर्मेशन मुझे कहाँ से मिलेगी? इंफॉर्मेशन आई विल गेट ओनली थ्रू कम्युनिकेशन. कम्युनिकेशन के जरिए मुझे इंफॉर्मेशन मिलेगी. वो इंफॉर्मेशन I will use, that information I will use for decision, to take decision. Next is it plays a crucial role in altering individuals attitude. अगर कोई भी इंडिविजुअल है तो उसके अलग अलग एटीट्यूड हो सकते हैं. If those attitudes are positive, good enough, then we need not to alter. Alter का मतलब है चेंज करना. Alter का मतलब क्या है? चेंज करना. अगर अच्छा एटीट्यूड है तो वो चेंज करने की जरूरत है? We don't need that. But suppose the individual is having negative attitudes, then we must change, we must alter those attitudes, and in that case we need communication highly. communication के जरिए ही एक दूसरे के साथ बात करके उसको कन्विंस करके उसको समझा बुझा के हम लोग उसका एटीट्यूड चेंज कर सकते हैं. रिपीटेटिवली इफ यू tell the person that you are doing this wrong, you are thinking this wrong, your attitude is wrong, you are taking it in a different way, in a wrong way, if you continuously communicate those things to the person, then that person will realize that he is having negative attitudes, so he will definitely change those attitudes. But when you will communicate, okay, communication is essential in socializing. एक socializing का मतलब क्या है? सोशल रिलेशंस बिल्डअप करना, एक दूसरे के साथ रिलेशंस बिल्डअप करना, दैट इज कॉल्ड एज सोशलाइजिंग. अगर मैं मेरे नेबर के साथ सोशलाइज हमारे नेबर्स रहते हैं, तो उनके साथ हम लोग क्या करते हैं, रिलेशन बिल्डअप करते हैं ना, डेवलप करते हैं। तो वो कैसे हम लोग सोशलाइज होते हैं, कैसे रिलेशन वो डेवलप करते हैं, व्हेन वी टॉक टू ईच अदर ना, अगर हम लोग जा रहे एक दूसरे फेस टू फेस मिल रहे, ठीक है, तो अगर स्माइल देते हैं, एक दूसरे के साथ बातचीत करते हैं, तभी हमारा रिलेशन बिल्डअप होगा ना। अगर नहीं करेंगे, देन इज इट पॉसिबल टू बिल्ड अप द रिलेशन? No, it is not possible to build up the relation. Okay, got it? समझ में आ गया आपको? So to build up the relations, to socialize, we need communication. Next is to maintain discipline. In the classroom, if I communicate to you how to behave in the class, क्लास में कैसे बिहेव करना है वो मैं आपको कम्युनिकेट करती हूँ, बताती हूँ कि कैसे करना है, कैसे नहीं करना है, कैसे बिहेव होना करना चाहिए आपको, क्या क्या चीजें, क्या क्या रूल्स फॉलो करने हैं। अगर मैं ये सभी चीजें आपको एक्सप्लेन करती हूँ, देन डेफिनेटली यू विल बी डिसिप्लिन, यू विल फॉलो डिसिप्लिन इन द क्लास, करेक्ट? अगर मैं ये चीजें नहीं बताऊंगी तो आपको पता चलेगा? नो। वैसे ही ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में भी हायर अथॉरिटीज they tell subordinates how to behave, what are the rules and regulations to follow, so they communicate to the subordinates को वो क्या करते हैं, communicate करते हैं कि कैसे behave करना है, क्या rules है, क्या regulations follow करने हैं। After that the employees will follow and then they will follow the discipline, so we can maintain discipline by communication. And the last point is communication and success go together. Communication and success go hand in hand. अगर आपको सक्सेसफुल होना है, then you must be able to do effective communication. अगर आपको अच्छा सक्सेसफुल होना है तो उसके लिए कम्युनिकेशन बहुत जरूरी है। अंडरस्टूड दिस? समझ में आ गया आपको? कोई डाउट है? एनी डाउट यू हैव? Yes, students. If any doubt is there, please send me the message in the chat box. Okay. For today, this is more than enough. But I think the lecture may get over. I will share the link of attendance, but by the time the lecture may get over. So let me stop the recording.